Hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Tyrone Jones here. Hey, I'm reaching out to all my construction entrepreneurs out there that have corporations in place. And I'm mainly reaching out to the ones that have corporations that's not filing taxes. Now, as you guys know, setting up your corporation requires you to file taxes. Now, if you're not filing taxes, I want you to keep in mind that there's an $800 fee that you have to pay every year to the franchise tax boards. Okay. Now, the reason why I bring this up and the reason why it's important is because I had a partnership recently, about 2 years ago. Had a partnership to where that partnership did not pay taxes on that corporation for, I want to say, 11 years. It was a crazy amount. It was like 11 years, 12 years, maybe more. Well, eventually, that corporation status on the SOS, the Secretary of State, gets notified to the Contractor State License Board of the delinquent status that is in. Okay. So after a certain amount of time, if you don't pay that $800 fee because you're not doing taxes, your corporation goes into a suspension mode. Your corporation is in suspension. With it being in suspension, there's a fee that you have to pay, or there's an amount that you have to pay to get it out of suspension. With this one partnership I'm talking about, we actually, I think they wanted $12,000, 12 maybe $14,000 for all these years, right? Now, mind you, we was already rolling in business. We was already rocking and rolling. We could not pay it because it was actually going to shut down our license. Okay, so because the corporation showed delinquent or suspension status, once that got transferred to the CSLB to the board actually caught us on our next renewal and basically said that we need to get that corporation back in good standing to be able to renew our license for the upcoming year. Now, that was 12 grand, 13 grand that we just had to just fork over. So I actually called the Secretary of State. No, I actually called the Franchise Tax Board because that's who deals with that payment. And I set up payments. And I received a letter saying that we were set up with payments. They didn't want to send a letter. They sent some type of short letters basically saying that we were set up on payments. I was happy with that. My plan was to get that that payment plan letter to the board to show the board that, hey, we're not in good standing, but we are paying to get into good standing. So we didn't have to pay the $12,000, $13,000 right off the bat. The board said, we don't care if you're paying payments. We're not here to track that at all. All we need to know is your corporation in good standing or is it in a negative standing, suspension, you know? So the payment system was okay with the franchise tax board, but it was not okay with the contractors license board. So we paid the 13, 12, $14,000, whatever it was. We paid the 14 grand to the franchise tax board. They made our corporation in good standing, and it then turned around. We sent that information to the contractor state license board, and they allowed us to renew our license. Don't get caught up with this. File for your taxes. File your taxes for your corporation. Come on, my construction entrepreneurs. Don't get caught up in this. This is why I have this channel. This is why I share this information with you guys. I don't need you guys reinventing the wheel. Don't need you guys going through what I already went through, what I'm already sharing with you. So it's not that hard to file for your taxes. File for your taxes, especially if you're not doing a whole lot of work during the year. But a lot of us are not doing accounting. That's what makes it hard, right? So that's why you need to get with an individual that can show you how to use QuickBooks if you do not want to pay someone to use QuickBooks. Okay, or any other type of accounting software. I say QuickBooks because it's known. I use it, and that's why I mentioned QuickBooks. You don't have to use QuickBooks, but get into some type of accounting software. Doesn't matter how big you are. Doesn't matter how small you are. You need an accounting system. Get an accounting system. If you want to be cheap and you don't want to pay someone, or you don't have it in your overhead, then have someone teach you how to learn QuickBooks. Okay. Hey, well, I got you on here. I want to mention to you that we do have a new in-house financing program where you can get your contractor's license in 4 easy payments, $217.50 per month for a 4-month period to get the training you need to take your contractor state license exam. Check us out on the website. Check us out on the website. Also, check out the mentoring program where we can be with you for 30 days and we can teach you how to use QuickBooks. Now, with that one there is a fee for that one. That is $950 for the month, but there's an array of things that we can work with you on. If you do not know, check it out. Link is in the bio. Also, link will be below. Check it out. See if it's a good fit. And if it is, let's move forward. Let's get this thing right. My construction entrepreneurs, hustle hard, then hustle harder. Catch you on the next one.